Yo, what up? Welcome and welcome back to A Stiff Receipt. This has been the most boring week in wrestling history. I mean, that's probably not true, but it sure feels that way.
Yeah.
Well, you know, it is kind of a breath of fresh air, right? Because last week was the opposite of least interesting, but it was, you know, very interesting in the wrong way, unfortunately.
Yeah, it was just more of the same for the last few weeks, and now it's like, oh, there's nothing going on.
It's just like
What do I do with myself? I don't even know what's going
how
on.
like we had like that the writers thing, right, with the Vince lawsuit and all that. I've noticed how like that's all everybody talked about for like 2 days, and nobody cares anymore. It's just gone. I feel like everybody's just so exhausted with Vince that it's just like it's just like, yep, that's Vince.
Yeah,
Nobody's gonna do anything about it. Nothing's gonna change. He's just gonna be a piece of shit forever and continue to not surprise us with all of the shitty things that he does. So
I literally watched multiple videos of like new stuff today, and that was literally what everyone's like. Well, we're stuck with him until he's freaking dead.
Exactly.
Good luck, guys.
It's you know,
like,
goddamn,
sad.
It's like I hate just wishing death on somebody, but that is literally fact.
Listen, Lord, I don't want him to die, but if he could die, that would be very, very advantageous for us. So do as thou wilt, I guess is how you would say it natively. So, you know, figure it out. Make your decisions. I'm sure he'll be alive for the next 100 years. It's just something like God's like, listen, don't do this.
Dude, that's the
Holy
thing as
shit,
well,
don't
right?
do this.
It's like, you know, he's like this shitty, awful person, and like he couldn't
Deals with the devil.
You know, he couldn't be like a shitty, awful person that has had like, you know, health problems or was very ill. No, he has to, as well as be the shittiest person on earth, he also has to be like probably the most healthiest, strongest fucking 77-year-old man on earth as well.
I mean, he's not the healthiest. His quads aren't exactly how they should be.
I'm sure he's not the healthiest, but he's definitely, he's probably more
Listen,
in the upper area than the bottom.
There's going to be a day in the next couple of years. I'm calling this because of his age and what you hear about the man.
Yeah.
There's going to be a day in the middle of the day you're going to be like, well, Vince McMahon just like fell on his desk and died in the middle of work. That's exactly what will happen because the man does not sleep.
No.
You hear about him, he's like, I sleep like 2 hours a day.
Like when he
why?
When he dies, the whole world will probably like jump up in celebration.
Oh, they're gonna love everything. It's gonna be like the greatest day of everyone's life.
This is like, I can't with this shit anymore.
Just like more shit that I heard today even was like,
the other one of the other stories?
He was like, everything was happening again, and like everything was being changed on the fly during Raw and SmackDown because again, someone decided to show Vince how to use Zoom and text message. I don't know which asshole thought that was a great idea, but now he doesn't have to be there to fuck up a show. He can do it from afar.
Yeah.
Thanks, fuckers. Oh God, that's the most annoying thing. Which one of you assholes taught to the 70-year-old that nobody wants around how to talk to people from the other side of the country? Because you're just ruining it for fucking everyone.
Yep.
Most annoying shit. But that was another thing. It's like, we were changing shit on the fly, and nobody knew who they were gonna get drafted by. And I was like, how do you not tell? I know we talked about that, but I still am. I'm still just dumbfounded by, this entire sport is made up on who wins and loses, but we're not going to tell anybody where they're going.
Exactly.
Or what the story's going to be. It's fucking stupid.
The whole thing was weird, right? Especially for like talent that's been there forever. The NXT talent, I think, was really cool to see because they didn't know. And then those people that got called up, that was, I'm sure, fucking exciting to, see, and they're all excited. But then again, like, NXT isn't that in the same place every goddamn week?
Every
So that means
fucking
it's like
week.
surprise. Now you have to travel every fucking week for the foreseeable future.
Hey, you know how you have a home here in Tampa and a life? Guess what? You're gonna add travel every week to that.
I mean, I'm sure they were all fucking excited. To be fair, but like,
Oh, I'm sure
a
they
little warning maybe to like, it's
grown
like,
men
yo, if I've gotta, start booking flights and whatnot, maybe you should have told me that
the
before
other
now.
one. That was the other one. They switched the two ring announcers
Yeah, I saw that too.
because they wanted her to go with Gunther since she does all that
Yeah,
stuff.
I saw that, which I thought
For
was
Imperium,
funny,
which
and I
that
don't
was
blame
the
him.
coolest shit because
Yeah.
she's awesome. But
Yes.
also, someone goes, so now it's not that big a deal. One went from Friday to Monday, one went from Monday to Friday.
Mhm.
But what if somebody booked a bunch of stuff to do on a Monday because they work Friday, and now they're like, hey, by the way,
Yeah.
you're going to Raw. Good luck working every Monday. And they're like, I have.
Well,
plans that
I
have
would
to do."
assume that I don't know, like some people surely were told, maybe not like the talent themselves, but like maybe like the ring announcers and like shit like that, maybe.
Yeah,
Especially since they
maybe say
weren't
something to
on
them.
TV.
Yeah, and especially since they're not part of the fucking draft.
Right.
They're just moved.
And then
At least it wasn't like what's his name? JR. Oh, by the way, you don't work here anymore. You're on the other show.
dude, like I'm dumbfounded where it's like I was like, surely like the draft, like we got Triple H here. Like I know he's not completely in control of the reins here at this point, but like that fucking draft was terrible. Holy shit, it was bad. It was stupid and pointless. And then we got like after everybody went where they were or stayed, then we got 8 free agents for reasons. Why? We got Mustafa Ali, what was it? Ben Wagner or whatever his name is. Dolph Ziggler, Brock Lesnar, Omos. Why Omos? What? Like, it didn't make any sense. Who were the other ones that were free agents that could go between shows? Was it Cedric Alexander and Shelton Benjamin?
Yes. I hate the free agency bullshit.
It don't make any fucking sense. Like,
we're gonna have these very important people stuck to these exact brands all the time, and they can only stay here, and that's all that matters.
Like, if we're doing the free agent shit, then there's
but these
no
other
reason to
little
do the draft.
mid-carders, we can just fucking move. If you have free agents, there's no point.
Right, if we're doing the free agents, then there was no reason to do the draft at all. And, like, if we were going to do the free agents, would it not make more sense to make the fucking top main event dudes the free agents and not just a random selection of fucking jobbers? Like,
oh, I'm sorry. Did you not want the mid-card on every fucking show?
Like, who gives a shit where Dolph Ziggler goes? I love Dolph Ziggler, but shit.
I haven't given a shit about Dolph Ziggler in the past 3 years, and it's not his fault. It's Vince's.
Here it is.
Nobody knows what he does with anything.
Baron Corbin, Brock Lesnar, Dolph Ziggler, Mustafa Ali, Omos, Shelton Benjamin, and Cedric Alexander, Elias, Von Wagner, and Zion Quinn. Just the most random selection of people that they could have chosen. So weird.
I'm so fucking confused by all this shit.
And another thing that drives me insane is like, we're gonna do this draft. Like, we're doing the draft. It's like, all right, the SmackDown's first pick is both Roman Reigns and Solo Sikoa. And I'm like, wait a minute, there's 2 people. You can't draft 2 people as one draft pick. That's the stupidest shit I've ever heard.
No. You can draft 4.
Yeah,
the entire club.
The whole fucking so the people are like, we do these draft picks. You get 4 picks unless you grab
Carl
like
Anderson.
5 people at the same time.
Yeah,
like,
you get Carl Anderson, Luke Gallows, fucking AJ Styles returning, and Mia Yim. That shouldn't be allowable. Those are.
I mean, I'm
3 individual. Those are 3 picks.
I'm excited for it, but
I'm
like,
cool
shit,
that's
dude.
fine.
Like, that's a you can't.
Well,
one pick isn't 5 people.
You can have watered down Target brand fucking Bullet Club. I'm gonna go with the Bullet Club I bought out of the guy's fucking trunk that in the parking lot, like the real Bullet Club. So you can have fun with that. Fuck, it's so watered down.
There was also some weird random shit, right? So we didn't get like Alexa Bliss has been like absent forever, and she wasn't in the draft
so
at all.
about that.
And she stated on Twitter, it's like, I'm ready to go anytime they want to use me. You know, I'm just sitting here doing nothing.
Well, you know what? I'm gonna start saying this because it's starting to piss me off, and I'm having less good feelings and goodwill towards this person. It's Bray Wyatt's fault. I'm sorry.
So
at some point, you have to fucking own up and be like, maybe this shit I'm trying to do isn't fucking working.
Well, the thing, okay, so the Bray Wyatt thing. So, he has some kind of illness, right? That kept him from going to Mania. So
that illness is not going over. That's fine.
During like WrestleMania or whatever, like I don't know like how, you know, what the illness was or whatever. None of my business, not anybody's business, realistically. But
it's called not giving a fuck and not wanting to go to work. That's what killed it.
So because of that, even if he was like right before then, the writing staff was told to not write Bray Wyatt creatively into Mania because of that, just in case he wasn't able to come back or whatever. And then he's apparently still like there was not been any issues or whatever. He's stated that like I'm excited to come back when I get to come back. But then I saw, I think it was 2 days ago or something, where they're assigning a brand new writer to Bray Wyatt. So
is it someone that's finally gonna look at him and go, "That's a really stupid idea"?
Hopefully,
because he needs it. He absolutely needs it. Everybody needs it. Don't. If you're a creative person, you need somebody that's gonna be like, "Yeah, dude,
to tell you your
great.
ideas fucking
or
suck.
somebody to look at you and go, "That is a really fucking terrible idea."
You need the both.
They need to be the both.
Yeah.
They need to be both. Because somebody who's gonna be honest with you. And I don't know if Bray's been getting that, because it's like, I know what you're trying to do. I can see it. We can all see it. But like,
well, I feel like he was getting it, and that's why he was frustrated. And then Triple H is just like, it's like, oh yeah, man, we'll bring you back. You do whatever you want, man. Your mind is great.
The shit that they were doing before was all his ideas, and he always said it was. This is all my idea, all my thing. And I'm like, well, Bray, do something with it, because it just always peters out. And maybe he is getting screwed back in, but at some point, at this last time, I don't blame anybody on that situation, but them.
It's like I forget that he even returned, dude. Like
that whole fucking Mountain Dew pitch black match, that whole thing was a whole fucking debacle, and that killed everything. That whole fucking thing was stupid. So whoever saddled him with a gimmick match with fucking Mountain Dew, first of all,
I would assume, I would sure hope that wasn't him sitting around. It's like, you know what? Why don't we do this fucking Mountain Dew ass match? Like, I would definitely assume that was
that's
a
why
writer.
I say, no, that I absolutely say whoever saddled him with that match is a fucking asshole and needs to like deal with that shit. Just because he's a dark character, it's like, let's put the dark character to dark light. No. Fuck him. It was stupid. It was a terrible idea. Yep. The only thing we got good out of it was the face paint that glowed in the dark. Oh, and when they hit the table outside, the fucking announcer's table, the fucking squares went everywhere. That was the best part. That was the only thing that was good out of that. I take it back. The ending was good for bad reasons.
Yes.
The ending was fantastic.
It was pretty fucking hilarious.
Terrible reasons. It was hilarious, but not for the reasons they wanted it to be, or wanted it to be liked. And that's part of the problem. They just killed everything. The whole thing was fucking stupid. What are we doing? I like the build up and I like the way everything looks with Bray Wyatt, but I don't know, like, at any point, what the fuck does any of this mean? It's just words with concepts, with ideas, with no fucking connecting thread.
No.
And if he ever tells you that, no. It's just he's had one idea that leads into another, that leads into another. And you can start to see that when you start to see, like, Husky Harris into Bray Wyatt V1, into Bray Wyatt in, the fucking main roster, into the last two iterations of Bray Wyatt, which is during the Firefly Funhouse era, when he was doing that, it was the story that was from when he was doing the Halloween shit, when he was regular Bray Wyatt, like the first version of him. Like, that there's story threads that kind of connect, but not enough to make anything, and nobody understands what's going on. It's just like, oh, he's kind of creepy, I guess. And he does these weird things and puts these vignettes, and I don't know. He's got some weird alternate reality game, some ARG that he always puts on there, and it's like, I mean, it just tells everybody he's coming back, but nobody fucking knows what's going on, and it's always some weird random shit, and it's getting to the point where like, this should be targeted towards me, but it's so annoying that I can't fucking care anymore.
Yeah, I don't know. They've got I saw as well. I mean, it said like it's even seeing shit like this is like I don't hardly care because Vince is still alive, but like Triple H is apparently like he's wrapping up all of Vince's storylines so that he can start anew. But like, how do you do that when Vince is still there? You fucking don't.
Good luck, bud.
And speaking of that, so
fuck.
Oh God! Speaking of Vince McMahon's storylines, God help me. So, well,
are we finally going to talk about the early 2000s incest storyline? Is that what we're going to do?
I guess.
I mean,
before we get into more sad, two things of note. Seth Rollins right now is the one slated to win the new World Heavyweight Championship. Down for that. Second thing, Riddick Moss got his fucking name back. He's not Madcap Moss no more. He's officially Riddick Moss again. That's fucking great. That's a couple big dubs right there. Now to the massive L's. Cody versus Reigns is on the table for WrestleMania 40.
I'm not gonna watch it.
I don't give a shit.
I'm not watching.
Don't care.
I don't want. Don't.
And
Done.
I saw a tweet earlier today that just made me like, I almost vomited, honestly. Saying that Roman Reigns' title reign is safe till September of 2024.
I will. Listen. Don't you dare say anything like that to me ever fucking again. I can't say on this channel, on this website, what I will do never again. Ever.
They apparently what they want to do is modernize the record.
Is give me a fucking heart attack?
That too. So they want
an aneurysm, stroke, something.
They want to modernize the title records with new people and start having long ass title runs again. And no, I don't give a shit about any of that. I don't give a shit who you can give goddamn fucking. You could resurrect Owen Hart from the grave and put the belt on him for 3 years, and I wouldn't want to watch that either. Like,
you could genetically alter fucking Bruno Sammartino to be young again. And while that would be a miracle of science, I'd tell you to put his ass back in the fucking wheelchair and wheel him off, because I don't want to see it again. Nobody. I don't care.
That's just,
long title reigns can be fun for a while. I'm so done with Roman.
The thing that it's like, we had this whole, like, the wrestling back then was very different than how things are now, and I don't know why. Like, everybody's continued to stray away from that. Why are we trying to do old shit again? That doesn't make any sense.
Well, it's weird because I think that this is a lot of people going, oh, we need some old school back in it. We need some old school. We need belts to matter.
No, we need blood.
Oh, well, I mean, that's beside the point. Fucking stick them with a fork. It's AEW. It's fine. No, but it's one of those things where you start looking at, like, what they mean, what people actually mean by old school. Tell a good story. Make it good in the ring. And the belts matter. But what does the belt mattering mean? It doesn't mean Roman Reigns fucking holding it for how many years now?
Artificially inflating a title reign.
Artificially inflating something to the point where it had a logical ending, and I don't give a shit what anybody says.
There's nothing believable about this reign.
I don't care a single solitary bit about what anybody says about adversity or he needs to prove himself. Fuck your shit, because how many years in the fucking indies away from shit isn't proving himself? You can get fucked.
That's the only the only people that say that shit are the people that don't believe that anything outside of WWE matters. Is the thing.
If WWE sank into the fucking hole in the earth, if Satan finally did what God wants, just swallowed up the entire fucking state of Connecticut, that would be great. I'd be happy about that. But it would also get rid of WWE, and everybody would be in a happier place. I think it would also help the carbon. So if we could like find a way to do that, get carbon neutral by destroying WWE, that'd be great. Or at least Vince McMahon, I think that would be.
Oh God! Speaking of other major disappointments, so when Brock Lesnar squashed Kofi Kingston, they were apparently they were talking about the one of the writers was doing like an interview or something. They talked about like that was a long-term plan. Like they had planned on doing that for a long time. That wasn't even like a quick decision. Like they had planned that for months apparently.
The Brock squash when he came back.
Yes.
That was fucking. I hated that.
They planned that like so far ahead of time, and I feel like that makes it.
Guy with the belt for
that makes it even
it's just
worse.
Samoans and white people.
Right. Oh God.
Fuck, dude. I can't, man. Like, I'm not even about that kind of stuff, like talking about that kind of thing, but it's obvious. Like, in everything that gets done, when you start looking, it's like, dude, that's obvious. You can't fucking tell me. It's just like, well, the Samoans do whatever I say, and, well, they're white guys. I mean, that's what it is. But, like, that's the way it feels.
I mean, shit, look at Bobby Lashley's title run. Look at fucking Big E's title run, you know?
All of that hurts.
He's just an old racist bitch.
Yeah, I'll go there. There's not a lot of people I would say that definitively on, but you know, perfectly actionable. I believe that.
So, I saw today Alicia Fox left WWE, which made me realize I did not know she was still there. What the fuck? I assumed that she had left the WWE years ago.
Yeah, when she got in trouble for getting drunk and trying to wrestle.
So, like, where the fuck has she been? Just sitting at home getting paid, I guess?
Yeah, I supposedly working in the back somewhere. I don't know. But actually, I take that back. From what I heard, that's not. What it is her Legends contract ran up. So, yes, she's getting paid, and she's supposed to make so many appearances at different things, but they probably are just like, I'll let her stay at home.
Yeah.
I didn't even know she had anything. Like, I forgot she existed.
I know.
It was
like
Alicia Fox. I'm like,
I saw it on Twitter. Alicia Fox has left WWE. I'm like, when did she? What? I thought she's gone forever ago.
Oh no, you missed when she came back and it really hit the fan.
Oh, well, I've got
because she wrestled like when you were first watching, right? That was around the time.
She was back like I think her debut was in like 2006. She's been around a while.
Yeah, she's been a while. I did know that. Like, so that's what I was saying. Like back then, and then she left, and then apparently she came back. Well, when she came back, when I started watching again, she didn't last too fucking long because they were like, yeah, we had to remove her from this because if you watch, she couldn't wrestle because she was too fucking drunk to be able to.
That's nice.
And I was like, oh, good. That's a good sign. And then apparently nothing's been done ever since then. I don't remember like what happened. I think we saw her once or twice and then never again. And apparently she left the company. I didn't even know she fucking worked there still.
Yeah.
It's fucking weird.
No fucking idea. All right. Well, the last handful of things are all good news. Nice things.
Yay.
So, Gunther got married. And I did not know that man could look happy. That was fucking weird.
I was not aware the man could smile.
I didn't know
knew he could feel happiness. I knew he could feel happiness, but for some reason I felt like he could only feel happiness at the expense of others' pain. So I didn't think he smiled, but the man was smiling ear to ear, and his wife is very pretty, and they look very happy. Congratulations to them.
So, Nikki Cross submitted her dissertation for her master's in history on the subject of women's wrestling, which that was fucking cool.
That's fucking cool because that's a cool thing to have a master's degree in.
Right?
And that's a really cool fucking subject to go with,
And so
especially being a professional wrestler. Fuck, that's a cool story. I didn't even see that one.
Yeah, so like, you know, maybe that's why she's been busy with that.
She can go do whatever.
I want to see her on TV again, damn it.
I do want her back, but she can go do whatever. 'Cause she's seems like such a sweet, lovely human being in real life, and her ring persona is my favorite.
Psychotic. It's great.
It's the best. It's great.
She's one of my favorites right now. And then, as much as I hate hearing them talk, Carmel and Corey Graves are having a child. I guess.
Congratulations to that spawn of Satan. Good for that kid.
I mean,
maybe he'll be better.
Good for them, despite my extreme hatred of both of them.
I don't. Carmella can be a bit annoying,
especially Corey Graves. But Carmel, I feel like, is more of a gimmick, obviously. But Corey Graves, I just feel like he just sucks.
It's like almost entirely Corey Graves. It's basically Corey Graves. Fuck Corey Graves. That's basically what we're saying here.
Yeah.
Carmella, you're cool. Fuck Corey. But like, yeah, we were fucking saying that back and forth as soon as I got talked to. I was like, oh, good, another one. He's already got like 3. We don't need one more.
Oh shit.
Oh, it's fucking terrible. That's hilarious. So, no, congratulations, you two. Fuck. I don't know. You might be a nice guy, but you don't look like it.
You know, I think everybody would think a lot better of Corey Graves if he would just stop being the commentator. Because I just hate him so much on the commentary table. So
maybe he should do this thing where he doesn't talk at all.
Just don't. Just stop.
Or communicate in any verbal way. That means typing. Don't use Twitter either.
Yeah, stop. Just don't. Just don't talk ever for any reason.
Communicate with your wife and kids. Communicate with your coworkers. Don't fucking talk to me. How about that one, Corey? Oh, that's terrible. Oh, no. Whatever. Congratulations, guys.
AEW, they had the pre-sales for All In. Was that yesterday? Or was it the day before?
It was the day before. I think it was Monday first.
So they had the pre-sales, like where you had to like register to get like first access to tickets, and during that, and so it was only like limited amount of tickets could be sold. During that pre-sale, they sold over 35,000 tickets for All In. So now, right off the bat, it is the highest attendance AEW show of all time by like fucking 15,000 almost people. It's crazy.
Oh yeah, it's at least that, and not only that, on top of that, that's literally depending on how it's configured for what they're doing. You're looking at around a third to half of your seats already done.
Yeah, and so Tony Khan said that just from the pre-sales alone, they generated 4.7 million USD. Just from the pre-sales.
Pounds sterling.
And apparently, from what I could see from Dave Meltzer, he says to rent Wembly is $400,000. So I think they'll be okay. I think they'll do all right.
Even with all the production costs, I'm thinking.
Right.
This should be all right. This should be all right.
And
I never drew a dime, bud.
So, and that's another thing. So, the only wrestling company that has like gone up like alongside WWE like ever before now was WCW. The only ones. And this show has now, just from the pre-sale tickets, has sold more tickets than every single WCW show ever except one. And that show was almost 42,000 people, I think, which All In will absolutely top that. It will. If we sold 35,000 in the pre-sale, there's no way that they won't sell at least 42,000.
I don't foresee how people can continue to be like, hey, they're not viable, blah, blah, blah. It's so stupid. So many people, and they all of them see this, and that one dude that sent the tweet, whatever his name is, that got fucking dunked on by TK. That was some funny shit.
Oh my god, this is what.
Oh my god, I've seen them so much more. It's so little money, and he's like, tell fucking.
This is what annoys me.
Suck it
about people, right? It's like you can't just be happy for somebody or whatever.
No, you gotta shit on them.
And it's
I mean,
like,
we do that. But
it's like you have like there's always like the argument, right? It's like, oh, they'll never sell blank, whatever, and then they sell blank. But then there's always they move the goalpost. It's like, oh well, yeah, but they'll never do this. And
here's the thing. I've thought about that recently because I've been worried that like it's hypocritical for me to be like shitting all over WWE, still watching it, and like getting mad at people shitting all over AEW.
Yeah.
But here's the difference that I'm talking about. I know WWE makes money. I know AEW makes money.
Yeah.
Oh, you people want to talk about there's low attendance at fucking AEW TV tapings? Why don't you tell the truth about how many people are actually in the fucking stands at a WWE show?
Well,
be honest.
I think
because
the problem,
everything behind the fucking hard cam is fucking is not there.
The problem
like,
with
it's what it is
with all of that shit, people pay attention to how much the attendance at like the regular AEW shows, right?
Yeah.
Ain't nobody give a shit about how many people are at a regular like.
That's because
WWE taping. They ain't keeping track of that.
There are a sect of people that say that like I'll fully admit that I'm part of it and I'm biased on it, and I want WWE to do good because I want the wrestlers to be good, and that's the biggest thing. If they're having a good time, I'm enjoying it. Doesn't matter. That's all that matters. But I'm not even enjoying the shit right now. So that's why I'm fucking pissed off.
The thing, like the
thing about like goalpost moving and shit like that, it's like I just don't. Like, all I'm saying is I know that despite the fact that I'm telling you everything is shitty, you fuckers are going to go buy it. I can't stop you from doing that. If you enjoy it, have fun. You're going to go continue to put money into it. But you're sitting over here going, nobody wants to watch that. Or nobody's watching it. You're the only person that's watching it. They're losing money.
You're
just wishing for the demise of a company so a bunch of people are out of fucking work. Just so that they can go work some fucking retard.
Nobody wins here except wrestling.
No, nobody
wins, damn it. Just let it win.
All
let everybody win.
There's two giant companies that are available for you to watch. If you don't want to watch one, don't fucking watch it. I'm doing it because because I enjoy wrestling so much that I want it to be good, and I'm hoping it is. And every week I get let down at this point right now. For the past few weeks, it's been shit. But like, I fully admit every fucking flaw and mistake in AEW. I'll tell you right now, there's a whole lot of shit that I've had a problem with for a while, and it's annoying. And it's a TK issue, and I understand that. And it's because the dude isn't old school into it and can't write himself out of something. He's got to rely on other people. There's problems. I can admit that. But none of you motherfuckers want to talk about how everybody is bored by fucking Roman Reigns. Everybody. This whole fucking bloodline thing was supposed to hit a peak and a crescendo. Yeah. And you go, no, extend it for another 8 years.
You talk to people who are like big, diehard. Like I have several people, like friends that are diehard Roman people, and like even they after WrestleMania, they're like, that wasn't the right call. Like what the fuck? Like that was stupid.
Like, even like the couple of them that had said he's not gonna win. Despite that, they were like, he probably should have because of the crowd and what they were doing. But it was like, I've heard people say that, and they're like, it's dumb, but we all knew he wasn't going to because they're to make him prove himself. He proved himself. That's stupid. But it's another fucking rant altogether. Yep. It's just people hoping for the demise of a fucking company that I can't understand. I'm not saying root for multi-billion-dollar companies, but just the demise of a company is not good because that puts not just the people at the top that you hate out of business. It puts a whole lot of other people out of business and out of a job.
Like what I would love to see more than anything is the elite and like Kenny and the Bucks not come to a deal with Tony Khan and go to WWE just so that I could see what the fuck all the WWE people have to say after they've been around for a while. The same people that would just shit on them regularly while they're on AEW.
No,
right?
it would. You know exactly what would happen. They're the greatest fucking tag team in the world now. Right. And that's the fucking belt hunter. He's the one that's out there. He's one of the greatest pro wrestlers of all time. A wrestling god. That's exactly what they would say because they would be in the fucking Fed. That's exactly how they work. Like a fucking cult. Like, I'm not telling you that my thing is any better. If you enjoy WWE, by all means, please watch it. You're having fun. That's all that matters. But I'm telling you, there's a bunch of people around you that are like, must like the Fed. Only thing I know. It's it.
My favorite thing about this whole the All In thing is talking about like the goalpost moving shit. It's like, oh, they'll never do this, and then it's like, oh, well, they did that. It's like, yeah, but they haven't done this, and then it's like, okay, well, actually, they've done this now, and then it was like, okay, well, they still haven't topped the best, the highest WCW show. It's like, okay, well, there's 6,000 tickets away, so they'll definitely top that, and then the argument is like, well, actually, the most viewed show in WCW history was in North Korea, and there was like 200,000 people there. It's like, bro, the bitches were being held at gunpoint. Like, what the fuck? That ain't an argument.
That was enforced by military. They were carted to there. They were taking people from fucking town to watch the people that they told eat human beings wrestle each other. That's not the same thing as a bunch of fucking, I don't know, Brit bongs buying tickets to go see a show at Wembley Stadium.
Yeah.
Because, you know, that's where Queen played and the Queen played. So, you know, it's not the same.
That's
it's
so
not...
fucking funny to me. It's just like, you people are delusional. This is like some fucking copium shit.
I got a question. You talk about all your fucking numbers. You ever had attendance that was 100% full in your entire fucking arena all the time?
I'll tell you.
No, you tell everybody it was sold out. But I guarantee you that fucking North Korean stadium was packed fucking full.
Dude,
like a
I tell you right now,
anybody starving people.
Anybody who wants to make that stupid brain dead argument, go watch the Dark Side of the Ring episode of that, and I guarantee you'll change your tune, because it was not very. It was like very
creepy. It was creepy.
It was creepy.
Weird.
Like you're in this huge stadium, right? And there's just 100,000 people there. Not
like,
a fucking sound, dude. Dead fucking quiet.
Yeah, it was
dead
weird.
Quiet.
Yeah, and then on top of that, like picking up the phone to call somebody to talk to them, and hearing the click on the other line of the person picking up to listen to your phone call.
Yeah.
Like that shit like that. Nah, bro. Yeah, it's a whole different thing. Don't even wish that upon somebody, because you have to go to those links. I'm sorry. Oh, did WrestleMania do 130,000 people one time at one stadium? You mean they did 85,000 people at that stadium and inflated the numbers by a whole shitload more, because that's what they do. Add at least 20% onto whatever they say. But like that's beside the point. Like, I just don't understand the movie to go, oh, it's so this.
Yeah, and
they haven't done this yet. It started with, I bet you can't sell out a stadium based entirely on the elite and your friends.
Yeah.
And they sold out, not a stadium, but the arena.
Well, that's the thing, like
Chicago.
No, but most people are you know, have enough wrinkles on their brain to know that if AEW does not sell out Wembley, it doesn't matter. Like, if they sold only what they've sold right now, they've already won. Right? It's already been great.
I'm serious. Like, I'm looking at this, and I'm looking at this from a logical perspective, and it looks like this. If it had opened up and they sold 2 tickets, that pre-sale, well, it's a bad sign. Not happening. Right. Don't do it. Don't go forward. This is an L. Take it. It's fine.
35?
We'll
no, dude, that shit. Yeah, they're gonna kill it. Like, they've already killed it.
35,000 people in Wembley. Look at the stadium numbers. It's not that many. You can get 100,000 people in there, but you have to include like majority of the pitch. Like, that's not gonna happen. So like what are you gonna fucking do? It's 35,000 right? people.
That's the thing. It probably won't sell out. I don't see it happening. It could, but
and that's fine.
The problem with that is when that happens,
make a dent.
When it happens and it doesn't sell out, you know that's exactly the only thing you're gonna hear from everybody. It's like, oh, well, they didn't sell it out.
Yeah, but I don't know, man. WWE hasn't done shit but fuck the entire. They haven't done anything but fuck the entirety of that island up, and people want to like be cool, like think it's cool that WWE's there. They destroyed the English indie scene.
Yeah,
because they started like just taking everything from everybody, making deals, and then just taking over their roster, and just taking everything, and getting rid of the people they didn't want. Destroyed the indie scene, and people want to talk about like, oh, they can't do it over there. No, fuck it. People want it. They want it there. They want their indie scene back, because English wrestling, for whatever it is, it's a different deal. Everybody's is a little different.
Yeah,
they want things back. They want the rest. Dude, these people, like, you people act like just because they're not fed to people that they're not like known.
Mm-hmm.
You could go to Hot Topic and buy these people's fucking t-shirts at one point. Suck my ass. Oh my god, you're sold at Walmart. Who fucking cares? Like, that's cool and all. Like, they're sold at major chain stores. Like, these aren't new people. People know who they are. They've seen they've seen Bullet Club. They've seen these people's shirts. They know who they are. People know. They want to go see them. And just accept the fact that people like things that you don't. And get over yourself. People like a lot of shit that I don't. I don't worry about it. I might tell you you're stupid if we bring up in a conversation, but that's beside the point. That's friendly banter, and you deserve it. But no, it's just more of like, I don't enjoy it. You can't enjoy it. Nobody can enjoy it. It should be dead.
Yeah.
Fuck. Okay. That's screwed up and that's messed up, and it's the most annoying part of looking at everything with Twitter and everything with wrestling, or watching anything with wrestling, or comments on fucking YouTube or Reddit. It's always Reddit's the worst, but that's beside the point. Everybody knows that. It's just so like annoying that all these people are like wishing terrible things. I just wish AEW or WWE would get better. I don't even want Vince to be dead. I wish he wouldn't be dead, but I know that that's going to be a thing that needs to happen.
We just want
for
him
anything
to
to move
gone.
forward.
Everybody wants him gone, but everybody also has realized at this point they've got it in their heads now that the only way that's going to happen is if he dies.
Well, that's the only way but it's not even in our head at this point. He's put that in our head. He's made us aware of it. He's conditioned to it. He's conditioned us to it.
His ass is going to live to be 130, dude. I can tell. I can just feel it. I will be dead before he is.
God, you know what? That, sweet release at that point. That's all I got to say. Fuck, dude. I can't even imagine. But, like, it's just, that's my biggest bitch about the whole thing is just stop being dickheads and moving the goalpost and fucking being just hateful about stuff and always being like, yeah, well, they didn't ever draw a dime or blah blah. They don't even
never,
make
not a dime, not nothing, dude.
Fuck all of you.
They've never made a dime ever. They're just a t-shirt company, remember?
They're literally a t-shirt. That t-shirt company makes a lot of fucking t-shirts and a lot of money. I don't know. Why don't you count how many people are wearing their fucking t-shirts at the next WWE event? I bet there's a lot of them.
It's time for everybody's favorite portion of the podcast. What's up with CM Punk? And today, or this week, I would say arguably this is the most important and biggest CM Punk news that we've had so far.
He went to Impact.
But do you know what he was doing backstage? This is the important part.
Taking pictures and being nice and talking.
No,
to people.
not that. So there's something way bigger that happened.
Oh no, I didn't know anything else.
Yeah. So apparently he was caught backstage playing Uno.
Oh my God! What a fucking psycho.
Yeah, CM Punk. He went to Impact. He did a lot of talking. Everybody said he was super friendly, and he stuck around backstage and played Uno with some of the guys.
I mean, that's cool. Whatever. Like this is the kind of CM Punk news I need to make me happy and make me go, okay, Phil, maybe you're trying. And I'm not even saying like, hey, that sounds really fucking conceited when I say something like that. Like, oh, you should try. Like, yeah, I don't think you're good. Like, fuck. I just think that he's done so much to like look bad that at some point you got to be like, oh, I gotta repair my image and be a good person and actually fucking not destroy every relationship I've got besides my wife and dog. So I don't know. It's CM Punk's annoying, but this is a good sign. Maybe things can get better.
Yeah.
Maybe even if he continues to do stuff like this, he's gonna make me a believer and he's gonna make other people a believer. So I mean, that's fine. And that could also lead to stuff with the Elite finally. Yeah. Finally talking to the Elite. Even if it's selfish and he's just doing it to look good, but he doesn't like any of these people, doesn't matter.
Yeah.
It at least makes it look good. And at least he's treating everybody better. It's just, I'm waiting for him to get hurt. And the one time I was like, I'm hurt. I'm tired. I work with fucking children.
I'm almost like excited for the next injury so that we can have the next like full meltdown.
No, because I'm just, everybody's gonna watch. That's gonna be the most watched media scrum ever.
Oh, dude, the return scrum, regardless of what happens, will be the most
that
watched
one
thing
and
ever.
Immediately when you see him start limping for real, everyone's gonna be like, "Turn it on now! Turn it on! Bring up that fucking channel!" Everybody turn it on. It's gonna get weird.
There better be muffins involved, damn it.
I swear to God, if there's not a cookie on his fucking thing, I don't know what he wants. Does he want muffins? Get him a cupcake. Get him something nice like a cupcake. Like, that will be interesting. The first one back will be interesting. Because there's going to be like that awkward moment where he's going to have to like make a joke or be like, so, hi, everybody. Or just something. But then
Yeah.
I want to see him get hurt just a little bit and go backstage and be like, so I'm hurt and I'm just going to like not react like I want to. And I'm just going to go home. You guys have a great day. That would be great. It's like, I hurt. I'm going to go home. I'm tired. I'm going to say something mean. If you would have said that, or if he's like, I'm hurt, I'm tired, I work with fucking children. You know what? I'm gonna say really mean things if I keep going. I'm gonna go home. Everybody would be like, oh, good for you. But no, he had to keep fucking talking.
That was still like that. Not to keep dwelling on the shit that happened forever ago. That night, like after that pay-per-view ended. I would literally, like, I wasn't going to watch the scrum, and I remember I went to bed, and I'm like, I guess I'll watch. I was watching on my phone, and I started watching, and, like, all that shit started happening. I'm like, what the fuck is happening? And I just remember, like, messaging Discord, it's like, dude, you need to be watching this. Like, CM Punk is just fucking going off, dude. Like, what the fuck?
I do remember you saying something, and I was like, excuse me? And I turned it on, and he's just
missed the best part of the whole show.
Losing. Yeah, but he still was losing his shit. After I had tuned in, and you were like, hey, it's like, he's still going.
Yeah.
Holy shit. By the way, what's with his voice? It doesn't matter. What the fuck?
Oh, that was weird too. It's like
there
was something wrong with the audio because Tony's voice was the same way. It's like everybody's voices were like pitched down.
Which is funny because there's Denise Salcedo had the one that everybody uses though, which is from the side looking directly at Punk, and everything is normal. Yeah. So you could definitely tell it was a sound. I was like, how does that happen? How do you just pitch down sound like that?
and how does nobody notice it?
How does nobody notice it, and how does nobody go, I don't know, turn fucking every effect off? I don't know.
But we got one more big important piece of CM Punk news, and that is he's bald now. CM Punk is bald.
He is.
We got bald Punk back.
Wait, there was one more actual important piece of information.
Speaking in
Wait,
as little as 3
didn't they?
weeks.
Did we talk about them having the meeting already?
Yeah, we did.
Okay, I wanted to make sure. I don't remember when
we
fucking
talked
things
about
happen
the
because of when we
meeting,
do it.
and there wasn't there hasn't been really anything new come out about that yet so far.
Okay, I just was trying to remember because shit's happened so much.
Yeah.
So much has happened personally, but nothing has happened in wrestling or in WWE or in AEW. Like, not much has happened other than just Vince pissing everybody off. But that's any day, just in a day that ends in Y. What that is. So I don't know.
But that's basically it. So there wasn't a whole lot to talk about, but there was a lot to be irritated about, I feel like. So, you know. Weird day, but
yeah.
I wanted to do something just for the All In news alone. Like that was really, really freaking awesome to see.
Yeah, I completely forgot about that when we were talking about it earlier. We're like, is there much going on? And I was like, well, you were talking about like an AEW stuff. I was like, wait, there's good AEW stuff.
Yeah.
Holy shit. Okay. Yeah, no, I'm glad we talked about it because I completely forgot about that.
All right. Well, anyways, we're gonna wrap this up. It's been a short episode. Maybe next week will be a little bit more exciting, but excited to see the All In stuff. Also, we'll definitely be doing a live stream of Double or Nothing. I do not think we're gonna be doing a live stream of either Backlash or Night of Champions because I don't have much of an interest in Backlash. You said you were on call that day.
I mean, I could
so
do
I
it, but
like,
I just don't care.
I don't care. I really don't care to see it. I'll watch it, but I really don't care to stream it. And then we were gonna do Night of Champions, but then I forgot that's a Saudi show, so it's gonna be like in the middle of the day. So
it's gonna be like noon.
Probably won't be able to do that either. But
no, it might even be earlier. It might be morning.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I don't remember. It's been a while since the last one, but
Oh.
definitely would do Double or Nothing. That's like very end of the month. I think that's like the last Sunday of the month. I don't remember
Yeah.
exactly, but we'll definitely do a live stream of that. But the other two will probably be skipped, unfortunately. But
Oh well.
anyways, if you've not liked the video, you should definitely do so. If you haven't subscribed, be sure to do that. Keep having, or try to keep having, weekly podcasts. And as usual, we've been watching AEW Dynamite. We're doing a live react stream of that every Wednesday, so be sure to check that out. And
Don't forget to yell at us in the comments.
yeah, yell at us, scream at us,
Just all
throw
caps.
throw things. I don't know how you do that in
Yeah.
a chat, but I'm sure you guys can figure it out. You guys are creative.
I'm sure you could. What is it?
Everybody's so
ASCII
creative.
Figure. Yeah, it's so creative. It's so good. I'm sure you can ASCII somebody fucking throwing a chair at someone. It's fine. Just if you could figure out a way to post a picture of Ace Steel doing that, that would be great in the comments. Thank you very much. But yeah, y'all have a good week, man.
Peace out, everyone. Take it easy. Have a good one, and we will see you guys next time.
Bye.